Boa tarde.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs Massaro! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Massaro clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him.
Fala, galerinha boa! Tamo junto, hein, rapaz? O meu canal hoje quase não entra em live, cara. Tô fazendo um teste aqui porque faz tempo que eu tô jogando.
And he's forced to go back. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! Bellingham can get it clear. That is good alertness.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the...
And Berbatov! Oh, that was vital. That's a lovely, neat pass. Retegi. Bellingham. It's played through for him. Closing in on goal. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Marquinhos tries to clear. Berbatov going full steam ahead down the left flank. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Raul going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his...
Shoots! There it is!
Esse cara é bom demais, macho. Esse Berbatov. O cara é pivô, irmão. Fala, Ricardo. Até que enfim deu certo, irmão. Fiquei agoniado. Passei a tarde todo dia jogando e tentando aqui minha live, cara. Pense na agonia, mas deu certo, graças a Deus. Já subi de divisão já no PVD, né, com a galera mesmo. Já comprei a missão também lá com a galera. E nada das lives, macho. Aí eu tô aqui uma... Botei lá no Google lá, eles pediram pra eu ir lá no diretório lá do canal. Aí eu apaguei um bocado de coisa, sabe? Tem que botar umas restrições, viu, Ricardo? Senão a galera acaba frescando no canal da gente, macho. Vê o coitado maldito, sofre muito mais com a Meriane, que ele chama.
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't show.
Vou marcar assim pra tu ver.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It's a good foot in there.
Quando tu for dar aula de surf, tu avisa pra mim.
Avisa, avisa, irmão, avisa. Eu peguei aquele longboard que tu ficou em pé dele de volta, ó. Comprei de volta pra dar aula.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 30 minutes is number 22, Kevin De Bruyne.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's James. James crosses. And he's there to clear it. And that has left him in a heap. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on. Berbatov gets through on it. Oh, shooting chance!
O cara é bom, tu tem ele também, né, Ricardo? O cara é bom, macho. O homem é pivô. O homem é animal, Alex.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Who's going to be first? Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Fazendo do jeito que tu me ensinou, Ricardo, ó. Apertando lá o alto bloco, ó. Deixei no quadrado, igual a ti.
Now it's Owen. And this is Gerrard. Steaming on goalwards. Chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Quero ver ele fazer no cane Buffon Sesh.
Clearly wanted to do it in style.
McGinn. Bellingham. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. For Xavi Alonso. Has a look and plays it forward. De Paul kept aware. And it is
Peter Cech é bom, macho. Tu é doido, cara.
Takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cannavaro. And he cuts out the supply. McGinn. That's a throw. De Paul. Retegi. And it's Azar. Xavi Alonso is all... And the first half is done.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not.
Eu fiquei doidinho, macho. Eu digo, pronto, agora eu não vou mais transmitir não, ó, macho.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And this is Gerrard. That looks a good ball through. There's no flag. Can he finish? Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Vou frescar aqui, já tá terra 1.
But it still didn't stop him having a go.
Se quiser ir surfar, Ricardo, depois de amanhã, dá certo. A gente marca, viu?
Retegi. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. James picks it up from the goal kick, and back to the keeper they go. Rooney punts it upfield. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's De Bruyne. Berbatov takes the shot. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Ele deve ser bom de cabeça, né, Ricardo? Porque ele é altão, né, cara?
Bellingham. De Paul. And it's De Bruyne. And this is Berbatov. Oh, he's bustling through here. Berbatov! Just cruising. They are cruising. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that really is so impressive.
After 56 minutes is...
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him.
Deixar rodando aqui.
Valeu, Lucas. Boa tarde, meu amigo.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vardiol receives it in a wide position. James. Bellingham. Massaro. Now it's Raul. And he's had it nicked away. A probing pass. Now that's well seen too. Raul. Massaro. Knocks it into space. Azar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. James plays it short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's going to be another corner, I think.
Fala, galera que tá chegando aí, boa tarde, galera. Hoje eu fiquei meio agoniado, fui fazer a live e não tava dando certo, ó. Apareceu uma mensagem lá de erro 433. Eu digo, vixe, compadre.
James goes short. Vardiol gets a foot in here. That has ended up in no man's land. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, that's disappointing. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looking for the run. Hazard. It's out for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Bellingham. That's an imaginative pass. That's good vision. That has been cut short. McGinn. Back towards the middle. And they're on him in a flash. Bellingham is fouled.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Number 13.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Number 20.
That's a cute ball.
Number 17.
Vardiol.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's James.
Alguém quiser comprar conta, viu que tem a conta lá para vender.
Ah, beleza,
Joguei nela,
mano.
não perdi nenhuma partida ainda.
Ei, o Palmer tava querendo comprar um, mas era pro mobile. Eu aviso sim, tá pedindo quanto?
So there's going to be another change here. Garcia getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Coming on to replace him is number 16.
Terrier. And here's Raul. And it's James. Tries to play it through. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Vou perguntar o cara aqui que vende conta qual é o valor que ela tá valendo, aí eu te digo.
É, fala lá no zap lá, que aí eu passo pra galera, viu? Tu já botou ela na primeira, né, divisão já?
Se o Palmer não quiser comprar a minha que eu tenho.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rivaldo. Now it's Berbatov. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through?
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
James. Terrier. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hannibal.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
James. 5 minutes to add. Hannibal. Look at the space. And a chance!
Eu vendo a minha mobile $100.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire.
Não, macho, ele comprou uma por R$5. Ele disse que ia me mandar o WhatsApp lá do grupo, macho. É bom o time dele do mobile, viu?
Engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Pass somewhat off target. McGinn. And we're done. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what...
Eu achei uma conversa meio barata, né, Ricardo? 5 conto, eu acho meio difícil. E o timaço que ele mandou. Não sei se ele mandou no grupo lá a foto.
Minha conta tá boa.
No mobile tu chegou na segunda, foi? Ou foi
Que
na
mentira.
terceira?
No grupo lá fui eu que mandei o grupo para ele, mano.
Olha aí, macho. É comédia, é um meninão ele,
A
macho.
conta mais barata que tem lá é R$50.
Ah, então deve ter sido isso que ele falou, eu confundi 50, mas foi mal. Acho que ele falou isso mesmo, 50.
Na segunda.
already started here. Time, excellent interception. Oh, can he get onto this? And that has left him in a heap. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players.
De Bruyne! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Uma conta igual a minha lá no grupo é R300
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. Rice. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, looks a smashing ball. And they've been given a corner. Big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
He's a sharp little ball here. Owen. Out towards the flank. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Berbatov threads one in, and they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Neymar, it's clean! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Messi has it out wide and in space. Berbatov.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Messi. Marquinhos does well to get it back. Gerrard. Owen. Kimmich gets a foot in here. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. In with the challenge. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Kane. That has been slung wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Esse é o Neymar, né? O Neymar só aquele toque duplo direto, Neymar. Gaiatinho, mano.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Alaba. And it's Hakimi. And it's Neymar. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Marquinhos. Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. Owen.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Big chance! It's a goal! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
A conta do mobile.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Probing pass. Pass somewhat off target.
Seara really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Just eases him off the ball. And he's decided to go for it. Not going up front in a hurry. Messi.
Isso.
And he's on his way. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Messi surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Neymar, and here's Kane. Now it's Messi. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Rice. Owen. Now, can he finish? He has done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter.
Depois, Ricardo, vou pedir pra tu me ajudar a ajeitar esse time aqui, mas tem tanto jogador bom que eu tô deixando o rival de fora, um bocado de cara, ó, mano.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. De Bruyne! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Hernandez tries to pass it through. Alaba makes the interception.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Hernandez. Here's Rafael Leao. That's a throw. Alaba. Rice. Berbatov, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. That's a smartly directed ball. Rice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Berbatov. Well, there's contact there one way or another.
Já dá banho de cuia no goleiro, mas não dá certo não, né?
A big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Neuer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Aos 19 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 9.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Kane, distributed tidily. And he's managed to get free. Cross in. Guardiola drives forward on the overlap. And this is Xabi Alonso. It's Alonso! And it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Cruzeiro choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And a chance, surely! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Cruzeiro to have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And that pass isn't the best. Hernandez. Here's Rafael Leao. Into the last quarter of an hour. Hernandez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Rice. Steaming on goalwards. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's looking wide. Pinches it off him. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And he shoots! Oh, taken with style. They're back within reach. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from Gerrard? And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
It's their second corner of the game. De Bruyne with the short one. Real chance! They've scored! And they are
Mikel querendo sair gol.
here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A truly wonderful
Querendo não, fez, né? Um golaço de chapada aí, ó,
You can see he
chapou.
meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. Hernandez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And they can counter here. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great feel of the ball. Rafael Leao. Hernandez. And here's Rafael Leao. Nicely weighted ball. That has not gone well. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. And it's Berbatov. Now it's Owen. He's on it, can he get away? And De Bruyne! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Early ball out from the back. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And time is up. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music. Charge. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
I think we're actually in for a treat here, Peter, because we get to see Hristo Stoichkov. Never one to stay in the same position. He has a lovely instinct for his...
Stoichkov! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a cute ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Stoichkov, now it's Schneider. Stoichkov, oh, he's burst, and Stoichkov! Oh, it's hit the post! Just off target.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Looking to play him in, he's through here. Torreira. Spread it left. And it's Hernandez. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Torreira.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pass somewhat off target. That is good alertness. Stoichkov is onto this.
Ceará are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Kagawa. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's a good ball out wide. That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Spread out to the left.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. It's anyone's ball now. And that has put paid to that. That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Torreira. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. But it had to be. Great chance! And that is wildly off target.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Played in deep. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Schneider. He has found a way through. Mosquera did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Aimed beyond the defence. They get a throw in. And it's Torreira. De Bruyne. Berbatov. That looks a cracking ball. But it's Owen. And the shot! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of
Isso
hesitation.
aqui é porque eu mudo, né, Ricardo? Essas configurações que eu jogo bem nessa do FIFA, né, macho? Eu quero jogar na outra que tu joga, macho.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Stoichkov.
Stoichkov really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kagawa, played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Senhoras e senhores, não deixem de visitar nossa loja oficial, com souvenirs da partida de hoje já à venda.
Pra cima.
And that's the second half started. Torreira. Martinez. Here's Rodri. Opts for safety. Now it's Torreira. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rivaldo. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's picked it up out wide. Turns and goes back. Berbatov, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And it's Torreira. And this is Stoichkov. Oh, he's bustling through here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Driving forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Hernandez. Showing great feet there. Stood up well to him there. Now, can they get him away? Not the most accurate pass. Out to the left it goes. And it's Rodri. And here's Kagawa. Schneider. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 14. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 8. Substituição em andamento.
Stoichkov, ready to try one.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you...
Stoichkov! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rodri. It's a promising position. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Mosquera defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Berbatov.
Oh, really well played.
Big chance, must be, there's the shot! Oh, taken with...
De virada é mais gostoso, né, galerinha?
Takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo.
He rises! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can...
Chance! Goal! Flamengo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Torreira, and it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. Here's a sharp little ball here. And it's made its way to him. Oh, right place, right time.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He is through here. Engages and forces him off the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Played out wide. Played back in. Oh, it's ended up in no man's land. And here's Stoichkov. Stoichkov! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Teremos 3 minutos
Rice.
de acréscimo.
He's gone for goal! De Bruyne. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Schneider providing an outlet on that flank. Good ball, good take. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox in the box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain.
And people will, of course, remember him for coming up with one of football's most iconic celebrations too.
Searching pass he's played there. Played into space out wide.
There they go, hunting again.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Rivaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Conte threads one in. Ljungberg. Raul. He's found the way through. There's the shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Berbatov, looking for options for movement. Now it's Owen. They're urging him to shoot. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Berbatov. Well, nicely intercepted. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard. Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's fabulous. He's being urged to shoot. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That is Conte. That's a shade optimistic. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He might be in here. Owen! Michael Owen! Screamer! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And this is Owen. Rui Costa tries to play it through. Ljungberg takes a shot. It's there. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Flamengo are such an adept.
Ljungberg! On the ball, in for the pieces! Goal! Flamengo! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe the...
Big chance! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there. That...
And the finish! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. And they're at it again in double quick time. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Substituição em campo. Camisa
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Shoots! Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him.
Flamengo certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Berbatov. Owen. And that pass just didn't quite work. Great vision. This looks promising. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's a sharp little ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's been won straight back. Ball's gone out of play. Rivaldo. Oh, good-looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And we hit half-time.
Senhoras e senhores, peguem seus bilhetes. É hora de anunciar os números do sorteio de hoje.
That gets things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Danielson, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Owen.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's picked his way through. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well timed, excellent interception. That is good alertness. Pass is just off target, and he's there to get it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Looking for the run. Played out to the right. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Marquinhos cuts it out. Not the most accurate pass. That looks a good ball through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Flamengo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a lovely, neat pass. Chance, surely! Danger averted for now. Flamengo ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? He could. It's Rui Costa! Rui Costa! The man is an artist! A finish of true class! Results no longer in doubt! And that's it! And with that, it's time for me to thank